Now it's Vlahovic. Rijkaard. Now it's Totti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Diaz. Dani Olmo. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Cannavaro. Dani Olmo. Hernandez. Looking for options for movement. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. That's a nicely shaped ball. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. This is a promising build-up. And here's Lewandowski. And Vlahovic! Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. There's a sharp little ball here. And now they can spring out of defence. Gets a good foot in there. And claimed it back swiftly. Diaz. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Totti. Lewandowski.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's got away. And that was nowhere near his best.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Lewandowski, and here's Vlahovic. That is good alertness. Totti. He's had it taken off him. That's a throw. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lewandowski has the space to scheme. Pepe is there, and he can get that clear. It's their second corner of the game. And the finish! Ukraine are looking to go forward now. And here's Vlahovic. Lewandowski. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now the breakaway.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Cafu. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Totti. Now it's Bebeto. And Bebeto! A Bebeto beauty! About as smooth as it gets. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Totti, well seen, saw that coming. And here's Vlahovic. Rivaldo. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Quarto uomo indica 2
Diaz.
minuti di recupero.
Rivaldo. Oh, this looks sharp. Conte. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And that's the second half started.
Diamante have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Lewandowski, now he's running away. Ukraine can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rijkaard. Diaz. Schneider showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Hernandez. That's good play. Lewandowski looking to add to his goal. And the counter is on. And here's Vlahovic. Lewandowski. And he's running. Lewandowski! And that's in. And again they hit the front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Diamante are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Diaz. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh no, this does not look good. Bebeto. And the shot! Oh, good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Rijkaard. Hernandez. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Great chance! Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Danny Olmo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and this is Sneijder. Tries to play it through. Memento! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Now the ball's gone astray.
Diamante clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Sneijder is flagged offside. Great vision. Passing is crisp and sharp. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Rijkaard.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Conte. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Conte. Conte! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Sostituzioni di giocatori. Numero 13.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task.
Chance! And it's in! We thought they were done, but never say never. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the upright. He lifts the roof. So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Ukraine found a way, forcibly. Now they must... And a chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
The most accurate pass. And the shot's on here. Azar. And we're done. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Well, we've been given a lineup which suggests a 3-6-1 formation. Jim.
Well, I can only suppose that the plan is to play on the counter-attack, Peter, to lure the opposition up the field and look to spring a surprise. There isn't much point in keeping your wing-backs deep if up against only one striker. So deception would appear to be the theme with this system, and I think they've got a good chance of making it work as long as everybody is committed on the counter.
And here's Lewandowski. Well, they can break here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening. Kachu! It's anyone's ball now. And here's Lewandowski. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Messi. And that's a danger. Goes for a shot! He's delivered all right! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's DiMarco. That's a little off target. Platini with a definite foul there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. Dani Olmo. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Rivaldo. This might spell... He's had a shot! And there's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. It's the colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros.
There's the shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Rijkaard does really well there. He is strong. And it's Olmo. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Adams. Ronaldinho. Messi. He's got away. Aimed at the far side. And that's the keeper's ball. Rijkaard. That's a sharp pass. Koller. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Kukçu. Tries to pass it through. This looks promising. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
A header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
It's their second corner of the game. Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he keeps on giving it a go.
I suppose he's the type, Peter, where you gauge how well he's playing by the number of shots he gets away.
That's going across goal. Akanji tries to clear. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Looking for the... That is delicious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi carries the ball down the right. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Well, that looks a decent ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Koller has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and...
Tries a shot! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ronaldinho's delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Dani Olmo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he was quick to react. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played out wide. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Serginho. He's going for goal! He's got away with one there. And reclaimed it in a trice. And that interception was most necessary. Shevchenko. Ronaldinho. Great ball if he can get there. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rivaldo. Kukçu. Chance for a shot! Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And a neat finish! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Fulham cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Ruben Neves. And it's Serginho. Oh, good ball! Kukçu. And it's made its way to him. Oh, easy pickings there. And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So it has been pretty frantic. He's having a pop! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! There's the header! That was superb goalkeeping!
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Fulham have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Alexander-Arnold. This is a promising build-up. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass.
Can he finish? Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Real chance! And now they can spring out of defence. It's a good foot in there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Collar looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. He's found a way through. Rivaldo! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. They've won a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Rivaldo clears it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's following up! Keeper's got his work done.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
So their 4th corner of the game. Cleared away. Decent chance! Tries to play it through. Bremer calmly anticipates. Van Dijk. No, that's been intercepted. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Ronaldinho. It's gone for a throw-in. Rijkaard. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Picks up, takes a shot! And there's a goal! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That is good progress on the left. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Ronaldinho. And a chance! And it's come back out to him. Oh, terrific save.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries from a long way out. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Collar. Now, what about a counter-attack? No, it's come to nothing. No, no way through. This is Messi. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Looking for options for movement. And Shevchenko! Oh, good finish. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Serginho. And it's Ronaldinho. That has not gone well. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. This is Messi. And the finish! Oh, brilliant save.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
A
13.
moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Numero 25.
Expertly cut out, really. Goes for a shot! And no mistake. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Kukçu. Into the channel. That has not gone well. Rivaldo. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Vlahovic. Looking for the run. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Van Nistelrooy is onto this. Berbatov. And it's Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo! He would have been quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's made its way to him. And he was alert to it. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well read, nice interception. Dani Olmo. And Dani Olmo. Xabi Alonso looking to pass their way up the pitch. Dani Olmo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Could be danger here. No goals as yet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now the cross. Now, what about a counter-attack? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bremer makes the interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Villa. Xabi Alonso. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Vlahovic. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Marquinhos is the guilty party there. Shot could be on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Owen. Roberto Carlos. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. 15 minutes till half-time.
Diamante are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Dani Olmo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely bit of skill. Hoisted in. Brilliantly cut out. And here's Dani Olmo. Now that is commitment to the cause.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now they can spring out of defence. Marquinhos picks it up from the goal kick. And he's quick to snatch it back. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Berbatov. Dani Olmo. Berbatov. Dani Olmo. And here's Dani Olmo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kukçu. Xavi Alonso. He won't be happy with that one. It's a sharp pass. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos with the short one. This is Van Nistelrooy. There's the shot! Not a bad try by any means. He's going to be disappointed with that. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side yet off the mark.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So off we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And it's Owen. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Not the most accurate pass. Strokes it back. Owen. This is a promising build-up. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rijkaard. Dani Olmo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Kukçu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Roberto Carlos. Through here. He's found the way. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? A frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Shifted up. Kukçu. And it's Olmo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Owen. Knocks it into space. Owen. Dani Olmo! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Van Nistelrooy. Roberto Carlos.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Akanji calmly anticipates. And it's Xavi Alonso. David Villa. And the shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Cambio di giocatori.
Ajax have their third corner. Deftly away. Bojan. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van Nistelrooy. And he shoots! Kukçu. And it's Rivaldo.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Piemonte really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Roberto Carlos.
Ajax truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Rijkaard. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Real chance! And that's a tiny finish. And that could well be the winner.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 17.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So the first goal of the game.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Great chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Ajax get their fourth corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. Chance, surely! Well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's...
He's had a shot!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's quick to return it. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final.
Goes for a shot! Marquinhos can clear it away. Kukçu. Now it's Rafinha.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played. Pedri. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Oh, well played, well played. Neymar. Batistuta. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get.